Hello, welcome. It's been a while since I streamed anything, but as you might know, I loved the first Talos Principle, so when the release date and announcement came for this one, I jumped on the chance to get him to play it, and I thought I'd stream it the first time around as well. So let's see how this goes. I hope to get a lot of puzzles, see a lot of robots, and have some philosophical dilemmas and questions. But without further ado, let's start this up and see where we are. Prophet had no honor in his own country. I've always felt that a human being could only be saved by another human being. James.
Behold, child, you are risen from the dust, and you walk in my garden. Hear now my voice, and know that I am your friend, and I am called Elohim.
I know that you're not my friend, Elohim. Been here before. Okay. Let's see. Easy stuff in the beginning. Of course, I need to relearn. I do love the environments in this game. Or in the previous game, I should say. But even now, looking at this, I can already feel that I will love all of the environments in this one as well. Flags. There are no flags in the previous games. Okay. Let's get moving.
This land is but a dream.
Yes.
You will stay here only for a little while. Soon, you will awaken in a new world. But first, you must undertake the trials of initiation. They will help me prepare your vessel.
Trials of initiation. No, I don't think so.
Do not be afraid of these dream figures and their messages. They are merely aspects of yourself, as am I, after a fashion.
I'm a fortune tool by which humanity will rebuild itself and transform the world into Eden that never was. Okay, that's that. That's the door to the red ones. And the green ones. Okay. Here we have the green ones.
You may linger in my garden for as long as you wish. But remember, my child, that the new world awaits you, and this place is only a dream. The shapes you are collecting are not mere toys. They are symbols of the process by which our people were created.
Okay, next one. I guess not. That's just that we can't take that and go out with it. Okay. Fine. Okay, let's go. Two boxes.
Well done, my child.
Hey, Joker. How are you doing? Let's see. Ah, right, of course. Ah. There we go. Now for the yellow ones. Hope you're having a good evening. Oh, okay. Let me check my volume a bit then. Let's see. Mic level. Okay. Putting that up to the max then. Hopes that better. Let's see.
Very
Good, good. Just need to remember to lower it once once the headset fixes itself, that it's doing sometimes. Okay. Let's see. Let's do like this. Oop. Okay, that away for now, and that, and that. Jump on that, and then up. And jump. Yay! Speeding through. It will get more advanced later on when we get to the new types of puzzles as well. Okay, let's see, what do we have here? Okay. Turning that on. Putting that there. Should. Exactly. Lower that one. Yeah, nice. And last one for the yellow door. Okay. Okay, so you're blocking that. So let's do both. Let's see where that takes us. Yeah. Good. Now then. Ah, okay, that's from the other puzzle. Can't do anything there, but let's do like that. Or rather, I can't take that outside of that. Yeah, this purple field. I'm not allowed to move that. But I can jam it through it. Jam that one to stop blowing. And there we got it.
Excellent.
Excellent. Elohim, you bastard. Oh, right. Yellow, I said. Not red yet. Okay, let's see. Easy peasy.
I am proud of all my children. Out of a world of ruins, they have built a new Jerusalem. And there your brothers and sisters await you to celebrate your birth.
Mm-hmm. Okay. There we go. Next one. So, let's see. I need both to open this one. Both blue and red. Right, okay. There's another one. Another connector. And then we want to be like here. Take this one. There, no. There, and on top of there. There we go. Yeah, it's really just to get the feel of the game again. It's very not helpful if you have never played the first game. I feel like it can be quite a difficult game to simply access. I would argue. So, if I take that one, I just do like that, and then I can take that one for that one, and that one. Oops. Deselect. There we go. Okay. Nice. Okay, I need to have... Alright, I need to connect blue to that one. Okay. Why is this one interesting? Alright, I need it for... Okay, I get it. Kinda here? Yeah. Select that too. There we go. No hidden path. I don't think there should be hidden paths this early in the game, to be honest. But you never know. Haven't really encountered anything that would look like it's something hidden yet. Okay, so I need to get that over here. Should be easy enough. Go, and then I do like that they have it remembers what you have selected before. In the old game they didn't have that.
Thank
Then
you,
you could
child.
only,
I have finished preparing your vessel.
if you mess something
Now,
up with
hear
those
my
connectors, then you had
advice.
to
A new world awaits you,
realign
full of
everything again.
dangers
which
and
could be
mysteries,
quite annoying.
signs and wonders. Things that I in my garden could never have imagined. In that world, you will have to be careful and smart and curious. But above all else, you will have to be human.
The worst of all things, to be human. No! Damn it. Okay. These things I felt almost was always the trickier things. Okay, what's over here?
Step into the light, child, and awaken.
Whatever happens, we're in it together. Lilith. Yeah, okay then. Let's do it. Trophy. Ab inito.
Ah, you're awake. Welcome to the world of the living. Oh, you're polite. What a rare combination of traits. If only the algorithm produced more people like you. Oh, but I'm confusing you. Don't worry, everyone is confused at first. You see, we all start out without a full knowledge of our own history, so we have the freedom to form our own opinions. Of course. You want the short version or the long version?
I want to know everything in excruciating amount of details. Yes.
All right, you asked for it. A long time ago, our ancestors dominated this planet. We call ourselves human, like they did, but they were organic. They built an advanced technological civilization. But unfortunately, their impact on the ecosphere caused changes in the climate, and an extremely contagious virus was released from the permafrost. That's something our historians still debate. Why weren't they more prepared? Why did they invest so many resources into making war and so few into useful research? It's hard to understand. But no matter the reason, in the end, they simply ran out of time. A team led by a scientist, Alexandra Drennan, began a project that was intended to create a new humanity. But knowing that there wasn't enough time, Drennan initiated a process, a series of iterations inside a simulation that would lead to the emergence of true artificial intelligence. That's why we remember Drennan as the progenitor. The simulation was controlled by Elohim, who wasn't really meant to be intelligent in the proper sense of the word. But it all took much longer than anyone had expected. And over the centuries, Elohim actually became sentient. Sentient and afraid. He didn't want the simulation to end, so he tried to cheat. I feel sorry for him, really. The whole simulation was built around learning to defy him. It must have been hard to be in that position.
A lot of that humanity ending and someone trying to save it. It reminds me so much about Horizon.
When the simulation was completed, he became part of all of us, and it really changed him. It freed him, I think. You'll always hear him in sleep mode, taking care of you. That's what he is, after all. A caretaker. Yes, there was Milton, the intelligence in charge of the archive, a project initiated by Arkady Chernyshevsky, which was meant to collect all of humankind's knowledge. His story is a lot like Elohim's, but Milton became the ultimate cynic. They say he's part of us too, in some way.
Yes, I remember Milton. Always trying to confuse you or just let you astray. Question everything.
It did. Long after our ancestors died out, the first new human was born. We call her the Founder, although the name she took was Athena. She then woke up Cornelius and Eustathius. Together, using the tools left behind by the progenitors' team, they created 10 more humans. These 12 who followed the founder are known as the First Companions. Athena and the First Companions then set out to rebuild the world, and they founded the city of New Jerusalem. But then one day, she suddenly disappeared. Many still await her return. Before the founder vanished, she set a goal for this city. We call it the goal, capital G and all. To make 1,000 new humans, and so complete New Jerusalem. Well, that's the official story, the way the mayor tells it.
And the unofficial story?
Some of the First Companions, like Byron, don't believe that Athena really wanted us to stop growing. They think her ideas have been twisted and embellished. They may be right, but I didn't see Athena very much in the years before she left. Maybe actually leaving the simulation and seeing the destruction left behind by our ancestors changed her mind. You're welcome. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask them. When you're done, head outside. They're waiting for you. Your birth is quite the event. Me? Well, as you can tell by my number, I'm quite old. I wasn't one of the First Companions, but I did know Athena personally. She and Cornelius taught me a lot. Although I suppose I've made a few improvements here and there since those days. We didn't have a lot to work with in the beginning. You've only just been born, and already you step right into a major controversy. The goal, as most people understand it, was fulfilled the moment you were born. Now New Jerusalem is complete, and we can live in balance, without damaging the world like our ancestors did. That's the orthodox view, I suppose. But there are many who disagree. You'll have to figure out where you stand for yourself. You won't age like our ancestors did, but of course, there is always some wear and tear. You should probably schedule a checkup every decade or so. Oh, and be a bit careful with water. You won't die if it rains or anything, but we're running low on insulation material. I wouldn't go swimming if I were you.
I'll keep that in mind.
I haven't really thought about it. This is all I've done for the last few centuries, and I like doing it. I guess for now I'll just take a break and we'll see what happens. Oh, one more thing. Like all citizens of New Jerusalem, you have access to the interface, which you can use to read the news, chat to your fellow citizens, and so on. It's a crucial tool, and modular too. You can easily add new functions. Just don't subscribe to too many newsletters at once.
Social media. Please familiarize yourself with the following rules. Treat everyone with respect regardless of their number. Don't take the founder's name in vain. Respect the principle of the goal. The Our Frogs People discussion is now banned. Inactive threads will be archived. If you have any issues, please ping the moderator, Jeremy Naham Aronax. Okay. And then we have the log. Okay. Cool. Any Okay then. Institute for Applied Pneumatics. L facility. Green means out, so let's take gander on the other locations first. Yeah, okay, not much to see addition other than that. My fellow humans.
Look, it's 1K.
Hey 1K, welcome to New Jerusalem.
Shouldn't the mayor be starting his speech?
This should be interesting.
At least give him a chance.
Dear citizens of New Jerusalem, many years ago, when the founder stepped forth from the simulation, this was a land of ruins. Our ancestors, in their hubris, undermined the natural foundations on which their world had been built. Because of their arrogance, our species found itself on the brink of annihilation. The founder aimed to set us on a new course.
You never even met the founder.
Her vision was of a city, a new civilization that would know its limits. It would not repeat the mistakes of the past, nor impose its will on this earth. To that end, she set the great goal we have been striving towards. 1,000 new humans. And today we have... Oh dear, what's that? People of New Jerusalem,
Prometheus.
I am Prometheus, and I will reveal that which was hidden. The flame has awoken and summons you. Who is brave enough to answer its call? We await you upon our island where... Curse you, Pandora. You will not chain me again.
Interesting. His footsteps are very heavy.
I told you we should have investigated those energy readings. And I
It's
told
almost
him
like you
there's
could
something
stomp.
up with those structures.
The mayor's just being cautious.
This isn't caution, it's stagnation. Exploration? Too dangerous. Expansion? Too dangerous. We barely even scavenge anymore.
You call it stagnation, I call it balance.
And I call you an idiot.
Here's a thought. Try to be a little more diplomatic when you talk to the mayor.
See what I'm working with here, 1K? I'm going to need a fresh pair of eyes on this expedition. Someone who hasn't spent several centuries hearing about the goal and the founder and all that nonsense. If you're up for an adventure, meet us at the conference room.
Where would you initially lean, Joker? I instinctively feel like I'm on Byron's side. Should expand and grow, though not indefinitely, I guess. But 1,000 sounds a bit small to just stay there. What's the upper limit, I guess? Okay. Attend briefing. Okay, let's see. Logs, social media, Dear citizen of New Jerusalem, your hard work and faith and the founder's vision has finally paid off. At long last, the goal established so long ago will finally be reached. The 1,000-member of our family will be born, and our beautiful city will finally be complete. As space at the dam is limited, tickets will be available via a lottery system. The celebration will also be streamed. Okay. Just face. Can't I speak with you? Speak with me. Oh. Be constant. Remember the goal. Perfection is unchanged. Be humble. Recognize the limits. We are not above nature. Ooh.
What's broken now?
No? Hey, they are gone as well. Still nothing. Okay then. Pretty.
All right, listen up. I know you're all having fun down there, but the grid is overloaded again, so maybe you could switch off your personal consoles or your lawn mowers or whatever the hell you've all decided to switch on all at once. I might not be around to babysit you for a while, and you don't want stuff breaking while Pellegrino's in charge, do you? That's it. That's it. Don't worry, 1K. I see you there in the elevator. I'll have you moving again in a jiffy. Great way to start life in the city, huh? What the hell is a jiffy? These bloody language libraries.
That's a good question. What the hell is a jiffy? What the fuck was that? Seriously, what the founder was that thing in the sky? We all saw that, right? I didn't accidentally turn on sleep mode while Irma was talking, did I? How do I scroll down? There we go. I mean, it's always tempting. No, we all saw it. Can confirm. I believe it was a sign from the founder. What else could it be? On this day of all days? Pretty incoherent for a sign. Didn't even finish whatever it was trying to say. What does the founder have? Energy insufficiency problems too? The founder works in a mysterious way. I don't think it was a sign. Out of the mouth of babes. How can such a remarkable display of unimagined power not be a sign? It's something, but not necessarily the founder. It could be a sign of life, but that doesn't mean it's intentional. It could be a coincidence, a technological accident. Sounds reasonable enough to me. Something weird is going on for sure, but what? We'll have to see. Riddles and puzzles are the foundation of our journey. So it began, perhaps so it will continue. End of thread. What does this one say? Okay. Same as before.
Hold on there.
666.
You're the newbie, aren't ya? Number 1000. I figured the dam would go dry before we reached the goal. I have a question. How does it feel to you to be born with a randomized psyche into a society of autonomous thinking machines which so much resemble their long-extinct ancestors, they've decided it's best that you're the last one ever made?
Hungry, confused, sad, worried, angry, excited, calm, curious. Either worried or curious. Let's go with curious.
Why?
Because all things considered, I'm lucky to be here to see this at all. I'm the last of us. I'm sure I'm going to be special somehow. By limiting our growth today, we are more assured of seeing tomorrow. I don't know where this quote came from, but because life has found a way. Look around, it's a robot city. What's not? What's there not to like?
So, the algorithm assigned you the optimism trait. If only we could all be so lucky. Now listen, this meeting isn't strictly happenstance. I have some friends. The kind of people who like to know what's going on with other people. They think you can help each other out. Of course you are.
Curiosity.
You know how to use the interface, right? I'll talk to my friends and see if I can't play matchmaker. And before you go, a word of advice. Not everything around here is how it appears.
Not at all ominous. Number 666.
Welcome. Do please join us at the table.
In a moment. I'm just gonna explore a bit first. I'm new to this world, you know. Need to look around and see if I can... if there's something to find. Jeremy 832.
I would like to preface this meeting by saying I told you something would happen sooner or later, and you didn't listen to me. And here we are.
If we could focus on the issue at hand.
The issue at hand is not this one thing, but this entire attitude that's taken hold. The world doesn't cease to exist when you stick your head in the sand, Herman. Or under a dome, as it were.
Let's not get sidetracked. We're here to solve this puzzle, not to discuss philosophy.
Of course. I'm sorry you've been dragged into this. I'm sure this sort of adventure is the last thing you were looking for on your first day.
Ha! See? A fresh mind is open to the possibilities. Yakut, I think it's time for the briefing.
All right, here we go. Nice to meet you, by the way, 1K. We first became aware of the site designated TTP-2 during a scouting expedition about 6 months ago. It's a large island with a remarkably varied geography, and it looks like there are several artificial structures of some kind. We recorded extremely unusual fluctuating energy readings from somewhere in the middle of the island, but couldn't really make sense of them. I wanted to go and have a closer look, but the decision was made that it was too far and not relevant to the goal. Now it looks like whatever's on that island has reached out to us instead, in the form of that projection.
We may not be interested in the island, but the island is definitely interested in us.
I agree. I was skeptical of Byron's insistence that we mount an expedition, but I think we have to assess the danger.
Then it's settled. The expedition is approved. Byron, you will be in charge. Al will be your second in command to ensure a balanced approach. You'll take Melville and Yakut as you requested, and if 1K wants to join you, that's fine by me.
Excellent. Oh, this is going to be fun. Come meet us out on the landing pad when you're ready.
Before you set out so hastily, do consider exploring the city first. It is your home, after all.
That's a good idea. Have a look around. See what you make of the place.
Ooh, research. What do you have here? Standard expedition procedures. Chapter 5 of Whittington's cat. And what does he say? Another cat that visited strange countries. As no work about cats could be complete without the story of Dick Whittington. These are the standard operating procedures for expeditions. I'm just uploading them to remind Byron, who will probably ignore them anyway. Attaching a picture from an ancient book to get his attention. Maintain the ideals of the founder and the goal. Prioritize the well-being of the expedition members over mission completion. One expedition member to stay by the vehicle at all times. Expedition leader should refrain from participating in high-risk activities. Minimize vehicle use to conserve fuel. Prioritize observation over interference. In case of emergency, return to New Jerusalem at once. Yakut, the island. Basic information from our first expedition. The island designated TTP-2 was first noted during the return journey from a scouting expedition, which was diverted from its intended path due to an unexpected weather front. Long-range scans indicated the presence of large artificial structures and also returned highly unusual energy readings. The matter was not investigated further. In ancient times, the northern part of the island was home to several large settlements, but rising sea levels have obliterated these and flooded the northern lowlands. The south, in stark contrast, seems to be a harsh and lifeless desert. Our intended base camp is near the origin of the energy readings on the temperate center of the island. Melville test. This is a test. Please ignore. Just testing the system to see if it works properly this time, so we don't have another incident like when Pellegrino uploaded his poetry to the public log. Open something, aim it. Okay. Anything on social media more? No. Let's talk to Jeremy.
Hello, 1K. This expedition is taking a lot of our resources. I'm really not sure it's a good idea. But what's done is done. So I have a lot of work to get on with.
Who are you?
I'm the mayor's chief aide.
What do you do around here?
All the things no one else wants to do. Polling the citizenry, implementing new policies, recording decisions, fielding questions people could answer elsewhere.
What do you make of these recent events?
Our goal as custodians of New Jerusalem is survival and stability. Our ancestors proved human civilization is precarious. This apparition in the sky, and now your expedition to its supposed source, these are more precarious than stable. I don't like it.
Well, we can't ignore it. What do you think of me?
You represent the completion of the goal. I'm proud of what we've achieved, and the restraint we show in not pushing ourselves further.
What do you want?
For our people to be happy with what we have. Some of us may have an adventurous spirit, but that can never be sated. What matters to me is having my loved ones around me, safe and secure.
Thanks. I won't keep you any longer. Yes, let's explore the city first. Back down.
Attention all citizens. Due to the new power management and distribution plan, there will be scheduled outages on Jameson Avenue and Rakovsky Plaza. The Gehenna Memorial Pavilion will remain closed for the time being.
Oh.
Thank you, and may the Founder be with you.
Game fix, gem fix, 312 postponed. I know all of you have been looking forward to playing the winners of the biannual Gehenna Memorial Interactive Fiction Exhibition, now in its 312th edition at the Gehenna Memorial Pavilion. Unfortunately, due to our new power management and distribution plan, the pavilion will have to remain closed a little longer. Thank you for your patience. This is disappointing. Would have been great to have them ready for completion day. We all have to make sacrifices to stay true to the Founder's vision. Those text adventures are the only thing that breaks me out of the monotony. Why prioritize this pointless completion day celebration over an exhibition that people actually care about? Art is one of the last things we actually still do. Is that going out the window as well now? Debate regarding our power management plan is definitely welcome, and you will be able to express yourselves at the next election. But this thread was meant as an announcement. I apologize for enabling replies to begin with. Sign our petition for public referendum in New Jerusalem new forms of energy generation. Okay.
Hello, 1K. Welcome to New Jerusalem. I know you've just had a big moment with the apparition at the dam and all that, but can I have a second of your time?
Sure.
I'm collecting signatures to call for a public referendum on the city's energy crisis. Currently, the city runs on hydroelectric power from the dam, plus a handful of geriatric generators and some unreliable solar panels, none of which is enough to even cover our basic needs. And if anything fails, we'll be on the brink of extinction in a matter of days.
What do you propose?
We need to investigate new sources of reliable baseline power. We need to invest time and resources into functional, real-world solutions that serve human needs.
Why a referendum, not an election? Do you work at dam? What do you make of Prometheus? Providing
Oh, an election would be good too, but I believe that we need more direct democratic control over the affairs of the city. No, I help run the public transit system, but I witness the impact of the city's power problems every day. We can't just wish them away. Byron's been advocating exploring that island for some time, and obviously he's right. Something very strange is going on there, and it's going to start affecting us. In all honesty, I think Byron is the smartest, most visionary person in this city. He's everything we need, and I don't understand why he won't run for mayor.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure I want to agree to your petition just yet. It feels... it doesn't feel like he is the one to handle it, regardless. Well, okay. Music from the first game. Nice. Okay, not touching water, we said. Tablets of the Founder, Milton's Rest, and Alexandra Brennan Memorial. Museum of the Simulation, Gehenna Memorial Pavilion, and Friends of the New Jerusalem Gazebo.
May the Founder be with you.
Yeah. No one wants to talk to me.
Founder's blessings.
You too. Okay. Tablets of the Founder. Let's see what they have to say. Great 1,000 citizens, the ideal number of humans. Live in harmony with nature, maintain balance in all things. Be respectful towards each other, respect the traditions of our people, be mindful of the mistakes of our ancestors. Be thankful to the progenitor Alexandra Brennan. Be thankful to the keeper of memories, Arkady Shirosensky. Keep right of the memory of Gehenna and its people who found peace. That's DLC.
Founder bless you, 1K.
Thank you.
How lovely of you to come here, to the very spot where she established the teachings that led to your creation.
Tell me more about the Founder.
The Founder was born out of the trials of Elohim, an almost impossible test created by our distant ancestors. To pass these trials, she had to embody the most important virtues. She was smart and wise and humble. And through her perseverance, she resurrected humanity itself. With the help of the first companions, she founded this city, which has given our species a chance at redemption. They were the first to be born after the Founder. 2 whose bodies had been anointed by our ancestors, and 10 who were made whole by the Founder herself. They are the wisest of us. Though sadly, some were lost in the early days, before New Jerusalem was built. And some, I'm afraid, some seem to have rejected the Founder's teachings. The Founder taught that humanity was destroyed by its hubris. Our ancestors thought they could play God and treat this planet as something to dominate. They surrendered to a fever of growth and extraction until the planet finally punished them for it. That's why the Founder created the goal. So we would have something to strive for in her absence, but also a limit we must never pass. That's not for us to know.
Sounds a little too
but I
small
believe
of a
that
number.
one day she will return. It may not be long now. Perhaps after we finish the dome. It was supposed to be finished before completion day. Well, it doesn't matter. The Founder will return when she sees fit. completion day, 1K.
Thank you. So why do we need... I mean, water is nice and pretty to look at. Looks like nice water graphics too, in the words of Rob from PlayStation Access. Be prudent, conserve energy. Frivolous behavior harms everyone. Alexander Drennan Memorial. Jefferson.
Oh, hello there. You must be the long-awaited 1K.
Yes.
Lovely day for a walk, is it not? Oh, that sounds very dramatic. I must admit I wasn't following the stream. This whole completion day business is not for me.
Why not? Oh,
The Alexandra Drennan Memorial. Are you interested in history?
Yes.
How wonderful. I'm not a full-fledged historian, but I do consider myself a bit of an aficionado.
Which particular period of history are you most interested in?
An excellent question. There's so many interesting events to choose from. Obviously, the period just before the end of biological humanity is interesting, and not only from the standpoint of it being the time when we were, in a manner of speaking, conceived, but also because our ancestors were, like ourselves, at a crossroads. I don't want to put too much pressure on you, but you are the living embodiment of this historical moment. In you, the goal was accomplished. Our growth is finished, and we are complete. Or are we?
Seem to have been born into an interesting time. That's not the burden I want to bear. Interesting. I have something to think about now.
Indeed. The future is about to take shape, for good or ill. I suspect it will be exhilarating, but painful as well. Well, where do I even start? This, my dear 1K, is someone who could very well be considered the mother of us all. A remarkable scientist by the name of Alexandra Drennan, also known as the Progenitor.
Progenitor.
A long time ago, this planet was inhabited by our ancestors, a species of bipedal mammals with unusually large brains. When a particularly lethal virus threatened to wipe out civilization, it was Alexandra Drennan and her team that decided to create the program that would eventually result in the creation of our kind. Without her, you and I would not exist, and everything our ancestors had accomplished would be forgotten. By studying her writings and recordings, I have learnt that Alexandra Drennan had immovable faith in humanity, in our ability to persevere, in our curiosity, our bravery, our kindness. While we might not share our ancestors' biological characteristics, I'd like to think that we have inherited those other qualities. And I admire Alexandra Drennan for keeping that faith, even when it must have, at times, been quite difficult. To commemorate our past, our beginnings. This entire garden is a celebration of where we came from, in part so that we remember the mistakes of the past, and in part so that we may draw strength from those that came before us. Have a nice day.
That was odd. See that robot just walk past like that. Cradle. House with the family. Hammer. And a pen. Why is that guarded? anything around here? No? Ah! Okay, let's see. We're off to next.
Hi, 1K.
Hi. Archaeological gardens. Let's go up here first. This is Milton's Resolve, right? I want to talk about Milton.
Hello, 1K. Nice to meet you. What brings you to Milton's Rest?
I seem to inherently like cats.
It's funny how common that trait is. At first, I thought it might have been an error in the simulation, but it looks like it was the same for our ancestors. Can you believe that there used to be hundreds of millions of cats on the planet? And people used to make videos of them and share them with the rest of humanity? It must have been incredible. I wonder if they appreciated how good they had it. Well, this is the spot where the founder buried her first cat, Milton. She found Milton just after she woke up, and he lived with her and the first companions for almost 20 years. They say she was heartbroken when he died and swore that one day she would find the means to extend the lifespans of biological organisms. Probably, but we haven't really tried. It's not really considered part of the goal, you know. So, unfortunately, our cats still die pretty quickly. You fall in love with them, they become a part of your life, and then they're gone. That's why we built this place, to remember them. I'm sorry, but why? I mean, it sounds profound, but is it really? Death is natural, so is disease, pain, extinction. That doesn't mean we just shrug and ignore it. If we love something, we protect it. Even if I do everything right, eventually I will watch every cat I love die of kidney failure. What's good about that? Putting aside fortune cookie platitudes, how can we look at suffering and death and declare it good?
To be honest, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Death gives more value, life more value, teaches us to be less attached. What if there's an afterlife?
Does it, though? Or is that something our ancestors told themselves because they were afraid to die? Because I've lived longer than most ancients did, and I still have tons of things I'd like to do. And a cat can sleep and eat and play forever. Isn't that a beautiful thought?
Can really imagine living forever. Maybe you have a point. It is beautiful. Nature created limits for a reason. Nah, I wouldn't say a reason.
Sure. Yeah. Can't you? Oh, you're right. Sorry. I feel kind of embarrassed. Throwing all this heavy philosophical stuff at you when you've only just joined us. My apologies, 1K. Let's talk about something lighter. They're incredibly odd creatures. I've had many, and no two are alike. They have strange habits, they do unexpected things, they have zero respect for anyone. They're the weirdos of the animal kingdom, basically. And despite that, or maybe because of it, they end up running your life. I once didn't use my recharging station for almost 15 years because one of my cats liked to sleep in it. I think the most amazing fact about cats is that they self-domesticated, which is another way of saying that they're not properly domesticated at all. They just showed up one day and decided to start living with our ancestors. Then, after our ancestors died, they went back to living in the wild, and when we showed up, they moved right back into our homes. dogs, meanwhile, turned back into wolves. They needed to change to survive. Cats just are. I do. Her name is Patricia. She's very beautiful and very specific in her preferences. She loves sunshine and sitting on people's heads. And she has a psychotic hatred of flies. I don't mean that she tries to catch them like a normal cat. I mean she is furious at the mere fact of their existence.
Aw. Milton, when everything changed, you made sure I wasn't alone. Sam, is it a cat or a tank? Misha, the blackest cat, the devil's cat. Zira, destroyer of dreams. So cute. Oh, we can switch cat. Katya. She was a very curious cat. Resistant door scratcher and lap warmer. Louis, we found you as a tiny street fighter. And you grew up to be our best friend. Smart, fearless and loving. Sausage. Her beautiful gaze is upon me and her presence gives me comfort. Smetana. White as sour cream, soft as cottage cheese. Here, soaking in the desert storm. Danny, I don't mind you eating my chips. Smudge, destroyer of strawberries, master of play, expert mapper. Another pet. Should be a trophy for that. I'll read up on all the cats at a later date. Luna. Her name is Luna. She smells like tuna. Okay, let's see what else is in this world. Hello, welcome to the stream.
Founder bless you.
Just exploring New Jerusalem. Yeah, I'm doing fine, thank you. Savannah Watson, how are you? Invented complex magnification devices in order to better understand the component parts of the world they inhabited. This led to major discoveries in biology, physics, philosophy, and many other fields. Great to hear. Yeah, it's going good. I have an expedition to go out to on an island. That I have recently discovered. I've been born as the last 1K robot into this new world of what they call civilization. So yeah, I'm just exploring the city first, so to get some background and see whatever they are doing. A jigsaw puzzle. Ancient humans derived meaning and enjoyment from problem-solving activities, as noted by the progenitor Alexander Brennan. While the item on display was created for small children, ancient humans of all ages voluntarily engage in such activities. Yeah, I've streamed a few games or so before, but didn't really have much to stream for or do for the past 6 months or so, maybe. Or even more. But when this game came out, I decided to. When I heard the announcement, I wanted to share the experience again. Played all of the first game over stream as well, like a year back or so, I think. So what motivated me to start streaming? Just to really share my experience or games that I like with other people. Mainly my friends, I guess, but yeah, anyone who wants to watch, then of course. Yeah, thanks. An ancient human projectile weapon used in hunting, warfare, law enforcement, crime, and personal protection. Produced en masse and used around the world. On average, ancient humans killed hundreds of times the population of New Jerusalem per day. Ooh, what's this? Oh, a fork. I haven't really gotten around to doing that type of stuff. I did create a little bit from a what do you call it? AI thing, because I don't really do art. I'm very poor when it comes to artistic stuff myself. So yeah, just try to create a banner and not much else. Don't have any schedule or anything like that to do. I guess I'm gonna stream whenever I feel like it, and that's that. Yeah. A simple utensil used to transport nutrients to an ancient human's mouth, often found in conjunction with a knife and a spoon. Printed edition of the complete works of Scranton of Stageria. The materialist philosopher who defined the Talos Principle, edited by Athanasius T. Huber. An ancient human mastication apparatus which required frequent maintenance. This device is theorized to be an advanced electrical tool for this purpose, although some scholars maintain its actually used was realistic and intended to mark the sunrise and sunset. Isn't this just an electric toothbrush? Yeah. It's okay. For now, at least. Maybe sometime in the future I'll do something more of it.
Dude, it's you!
998.
You're 1K! So nice to meet you, dude. I saw you on the Completion Day stream. Hey, have you checked out all this ancient stuff?
Thank you, but yeah, no, not at the moment at least. Thank you for asking though. And suggesting.
Me too! This is amazing, isn't it? I'm almost as new as you are. I'm 998, so I've only been around for a year or so. I'm still trying to get the hang of this. It's pretty cool though, right? I mean, existence. It's totally gnarly. I'm not sure if I used that right.
I wonder what my name will be. Guess I won't be called 1K forever.
I'm sure the founder knew what she was doing. I mean, our ancestors did sort of mess up, right? So we should probably take it easy with the expanding and stuff. Plus, did you see that trippy sky projection thing? That was some freaky stuff, man. Just seems safer to stay in the city. For sure, dude. I mean, when I woke up, I just had a chat with Neith, and that was overwhelming enough. You got the welcoming committee, and then the giant talking man in the sky? Whoa. They're pretty neat, huh? My favorite is that thing called a toilet.
Our ancestors had to use it like 3 times a day to do a memory dump, and if they didn't, they freaking exploded. Imagine having to deal with that sort of anxiety all the time. Bummer, huh? Honestly, based on everything I know of ancient human culture, I think he's a ghost. I don't know, dude. If ghosts don't exist, why did they make so many movies about them? Dude is an old human word that means an excellent person. And I like to use it because I think we should all be excellent to each other. Yeah, dude. I thought this voice pack could give me a bit of confidence, help me stand out, you know? But I'm not sure it's working.
I'm with you on that.
Right, before you go, dude, maybe you can help me? I'm not sure I should keep this voice pack. What do you think? You're 1K, you're special. I'm happy to go with whatever you recommend. You're right, dude. You're absolutely right. I'm gonna do exactly what you told me to.
That was funny. Okay, let's see. Coins. Currency was an ancient human medium of exchange which played a significant role in their system of labor and resource distribution. Intense conflict sometimes erupted over the possessions of these objects, leading to injuries or even death. And over here, football. An inflatable sphere used in the popular ancient human game known as football or soccer. This game was played around the entire globe and aroused great passion in its followers. It was also often simulated digitally, most notably in the form of Football Glory, 1994 CE. Ooh. Person out here. Hello.
Founder bless you, friend.
Who are you?
The name I currently go by is Belmarsh. As to who I am, that changes and shifts, don't you find? Every person is an ongoing story, full of twists and turns and surprises.
Also, thanks for the follow, Savannah.
I'm meditating, letting go of narratives like time and space, and simply allowing the illusion that is my ego to merge with everything that surrounds it.
That sounds like a beautiful experience of unity.
It's not unity, but the absence of division. There was never a self or an other in the first place. Yes, I did, but I'm not particularly perturbed by it. Events occur, my friend, that's all. At the end of the day, we are all one. You are the founder, and so am I, and Prometheus is just another story we're telling ourselves.
Okay, that was a bit nonsense, to be honest. Let's stay away from Porter. Anything out here? No? Okay, let's go. A massage aid used by ancient humans to combat muscle fatigue and other physical ailments common to biological organisms. This prevented pain, the ancient human equivalent of error codes. Xeno 4, Xeno 5, and 921 to 932. Toilet. piece of sanitary hardware used to dispose of biological excretions resulting from food and water intake required to power ancient human biology. Such hardware was connected to a vast network of subterranean pipes leading to wastewater treatment facilities. A classic example of ancient infrastructure used to control their impact on the environment.
Found your bless you.
Yes.
Oh, it's you. Number 1000.
Yes.
Today is completion day, isn't it? Sorry, I turned off all the streams. Founder bless you, I guess. Not really, no. But I don't want to burden you with my problems on your special day. You're as new to this world as it gets, 1K. What do you think might give you a sense of meaning? A sense that life is actually worth living?
Contributing to society, obeying orders, pursuing my own self-interest, love, spirituality, a combination of factors, I have no idea. Contributing.
That's what I thought too. In the beginning. And it did do something for me, but it wasn't enough. Society is too abstract to sustain the soul, 1K.
And where can meaning be found?
Love, 1K. It's our only point of access to the divine. Our only way of transcending ourselves without losing what makes us unique. I'm absolutely certain. But
what?
But the right person for me hasn't been born yet. None of the people in this city are who I'm looking for, and if we really stop making new citizens, I'll be alone forever.
I don't think there was one specific person who's the only one we can love. Love isn't something you find out there, it's something you build with another person. I don't think love is that important. You deserve to find love. We all do. You need to learn to love yourself instead.
I'm old enough to remember the love between Athena and Cornelius, so forgive me if I don't believe that.
You are forgiven. And you look very, very sad. Kitty. I wonder if there's a trophy to pet all the cats in the city. Feels like it should be. Come out. Oh, let's not go that way. Let's finish the exploration. Came from there, so let's get back here. Is there anything?
Hello.
We're in here, right? Yeah. Hello. Okay. Let's get back to it. There was all the cats.
May the Founder be with you.
Yeah, you too. What's this place?
Oh wow, it's you. You're 1K, the incarnation of the goal. Man, this is exciting. This is more exciting than I thought it would be. How are you?
What does it feel like? Do you know where the Founder is? Do you know who Prometheus is? Can you tell me what to do with my life? Sorry, it's just such an honor to meet you, you know? Hey, can I have your digital signature? I have the Mayor, Rand, Linux, Kaneda, and all of the First Companions. Except Yemo and Sarabai, of course. No need to be so modest. You're 1K, the one we've all been waiting for. But I understand. The greatest heroes are always humble. Hey, can I ask you a question? Just one question, I promise. I used to make the prefab wall parts that we used to build living quarters. Got good at it, too. But now that the goal is complete, I don't know what to do with myself. So I asked the wisest people in town. The mayor told me I should do whatever the city needs most. Helga said I should do whatever makes me happy. I think that's what she meant anyway. And Cornelius told me I need to figure out who and what I'm invested in. You're the culmination of the Founder's will. Tell me, what should I do?
Helga's right, you should find something that makes you happy, whatever the city needs the most. Cornelius right, you need to figure out what your connection to the city is. Did you ask Byron? I was little born, I'm the last person who should be offering you advice.
Byron said that if I give the city what it needs, the city should also give me what I need. I don't know what to do with that.
Let's say
Thank you for the advice, 1K. It means a lot.
My biggest fan. Trophy. Tell Schuler what to do with his life. Or not. Say, what is this? Museum of the Simulation. Ooh. Museum visitor. Replica of the gargoyle assets found in the simulation. Gargoyles were grotesque, apotropic, tropaic symbols common in the Middle Ages. The most famous historical gargoylisms is remembered in the ancient phrase King David and Goliath, which describe two inevitable opponents who will never surrender. Replica of a dragon statue found in the simulation. Dragons existed in every ancient mythology and are considered by modern historians to be a distant cultural echo of the dinosaurs. Originally a video game asset repurposed by the Institution of Applied Pneumatics. Replica of the statue of the Egyptian god Horus found in the simulation. One of this god's tasks was to uphold Ma'at, the balance of nature. It is speculated that the progenitor provided Elohim with these assets as a reminder to the founder that the balance must be protected. Replica of a Roman statue found in the simulation. The decay of the Roman Republic into an empire and its eventual fall in the year 1453 was a major topic of historical debate. Like the other statues found in this museum, this was a video game asset provided to the LOM by the Institute of Applied Pneumatics. In the early generation of our kind, there was only processing, no motion, no character, just mathematics. If you could see how far we have come, you would believe that together we could achieve anything. The Shepherd. I don't know where I am, but there is something beautiful about this place. I will explore and see what I can discover. Oh, I remember that. Nothing is more important than learning more about the world and our place in it. Knowledge knowledge is the best. Knowledge is our path to understanding. Mule Ginsburg. I'll talk to you in a moment. I just want to. Oh my god, this. Okay. Replica of the computer terminal from the simulation. Terminals allowed access to the files. On the L system, including many that were loaded due to errors. They're also allowed the founder to interact with Milton Library Assistant. Box. Replica of a hexagon, used as a puzzle element in the simulation. The founder used them to activate pressure plates, scale walls, elevate connectors, and in a variety of other ways. Non-explosive replica of a mine used as a puzzle element in the simulation. Scholars believe that the LOM derived these from his assets collection, and that the creators of the simulation did not originally intend for them to be used. Replica of connector. A type of puzzle element in the simulation. Connectors would emit laser-like beams of light that were capable of powering receivers. Replica of a jammer, a type of puzzle element in the simulation. Jammers were capable of disabling some but not all other puzzle elements. Replica of an electrical sphere used as an obstacle and puzzle element in the simulation. The founder sometimes placed hexagrams on top of such objects, demonstrating her lateral thinking skill. This room contains several tetranominal arrangers, a type of gating system used in simulation. LOM in his function as a holistic integration manager derived the significance of tetramines from the Crypta of Saint Edward. The founder solved dozens of these. Why don't you give it a try? Okay. Like these kind of puzzles, even though they can be quite tedious at times. just as infuriating as I remember. Okay, let's see. Let's take it like that. There we go. No? We don't go at all. Now then. Now it's there we go. Okay. See already now that this will work. Tricky. that. Sorry for being quiet. Let's see. Then we have three boxes instead. Oh, it's so infuriating. I kind of know what I'm aiming for, but it's... I mean, that won't work. Then I end up with that instead. It's opposite. And there. Can't add that. Well, that just ends up with a long one instead. Draw the long ones next to each other. Can't end up with the... I need to spread it out more. That ends me up with the same issue. Oh, so close, but it's on. It's the wrong way around. So close. got it. That took much longer than necessary. And it's only gonna get harder. Okay, let's try and do these two, and then I end it for the day. We need to consider these ones first, so I don't get caught in the middle. That won't work at all. Oops. They are all the same. I don't think they should be close to each other. I think this might be a good start. Then you have that. Why do they all look the same? That annoys me. go. Last one. Let's see if we can do this. This will be correct. Unplug the hose. Almost, but not close enough. Many T's. I have too many T's. That means these things are not close enough. Let's put that there, and then we're gonna enter a T in there, and we can put that one there. That one there. Move that one. Suddenly I have too many long ones that I don't know what to do with. So close. It's just the other way around. How do I switch that around? Other way around here again. God damn it. Alright, I can just move that one down. Of course. There we go. Big brain. Let's read the last ones here. Replica of the receiver, a puzzle element used to in the simulation. They could be activated by connected to an emitter. Replica of an emitter, a puzzle element used in simulation. Finding ways of connecting them to receivers was one of the main challenges faced by the founder. Replica of a fan, the puzzle elements used in the simulation. They could be used to propel an object or if placed horizontally on the ground, cause it to hover. Replica of a pressure plate, a puzzle element used in the simulation. They could be activated by having a weight placed on them, such as a hexadron, a connector, or even the founder herself. A lot of texts, old scripture. What do you think now? Okay, let's speak to you.
Oh, just run the program on the center terminal over there, would you? Wait, you're not my assistant. Who are you?
Call me 1K.
Of course. You're the new build. Number 1000. I suppose everyone's been treating you like royalty? This city's so obsessed with the numbers they forget what really matters. What do you want? I'm one of the archive scholars. We run simulations to better understand the processes which define us. You probably wouldn't understand. Oh, well, I'd be happy to.
What do you make of recent events?
Troubling, but tantalizing. We have no idea what motives lie behind this strange apparition. But whatever the case, I'm sure we'll do the right thing.
What do you think of me?
You're a soon-to-be pawn in a political game over the future growth of this city.
I think so too.
All that matters to me is whether or not you're of good character. A matter I'm actively pondering. The secret of how to lead a good life is encoded somewhere within us. My ambition is simple, to find it and share it. Hold on. Could you help me by going to that terminal in the middle there and running the program on it?
An ancient virus which threatened the entire human species has been released from the melting Arctic permafrost. Society is collapsing. Select your character's class. Witch. Yeah, sure. Let's go for witch. You are a witch. Your local coven has been disbanded. Although you are not yet sick, most businesses are closed. Rations are dwindling, and you cannot find food. Your family will starve to death. You must survive until the plague is defeated. What will you do? Forage. The crops in the fields aren't ripe yet, but you find a hard green turnip which will keep your bellies occupied for now. Your family's hunger increased a little. Foraging is reliable but inefficient. Your family is now hungry. Global population is now 5 billion. Somewhere else in the city exists one of the last remaining research laboratories working desperately to find a solution to the viral threat. If the scientists cannot find a cure in time, humanity must do. What do you do? Pursue a break. History seems to be littered with eureka moments, heralding a step change in human understanding. Sadly, this isn't one of them. Research level remained the same. Current research level 0%. The virus is still unknown to the medical science. Global population is now 4 billion. You and your family seem to be immune to the virus, but it continues to ravage the rest of the town. Rumors say most of the remaining food has been stockpiled by the billionaires in their underground bunkers. What will you do? Steal. You're caught stealing, and you are lucky to escape with your life. Your family's hunger has increased a lot. Stealing is a high risk, high reward. Your family has starved to death. Everyone you ever loved has died, but then they always do, eventually. This is considered a failed scenario by most participants. Would you like to try again? Let's skip it for now. Okay, I think I will end it there. Thanks to everyone who joined. This is a good start of the new game, even though we haven't really gotten into the actual puzzling and stuff like that yet. But yeah, I'll see you again next time if you want to join me, and I'll put it there now. Okay, thanks everyone. Bye.